So here I am again with another video of income and expenditure account. So you see again the question is given in the form of receipt and payment. Now here the details given here. Let me first talk about this receipt to balance brought forward. It will not come in the solution. I told you in my previous video also. Do donation for building. Now see, donation, if it is given simple donation, that will come, but donation for building will not be recorded until and unless something is given in the adjustment. You see here it's given here donation for building includes 10,000 for general donation. So out of this 50,000, only 10,000 will be recorded in the income and expenditure account because this 10,000 belongs to general donation. Okay, life membership fee will not find a place in income expenditure account. Receipt from matches, yes, it will come. Subscription, it will come, but don't forget there is an adjustment with this. Okay, then a locker rent will come, interest and investment will come. Interest and investment is having a hidden adjustment. Now here you see investment is given, 20% is mentioned here, right? So like the previous sum, here also we will have one hidden adjustment. Okay, I will show you that. Then to sale of furniture, yes, it will come, not the actual value but the difference. It can be profit, it can be loss. I will explain you while doing the solution. Entrance fee also is there, it will be recorded in the solution. So from here I have explained the receipt side. Now come to the payment side. In payment side, you have first of all you have building will not be recorded. Match expenses, it will come. By furniture, it will not be recorded because it is an asset. Building is also an asset, therefore it will not be recorded in the income and expenditure account. Now next what you have, by investment will not be recorded in your income and expenditure account, but the percentage mentioned here will have some effect on the interest and investment. Okay, now by salaries, here you see they have mentioned two different amounts, 2011 and 2012. Now which one to record in this solution, since they are given separately? You see, check out the question date. It is given for the year ended 2012 means 31st December 2012. So this year belongs to 2012. So you will take only the amount that belongs to 2012. Okay, we can ignore this. This 2011 2000 rupees will not be recorded in the solution. Okay, as I told you in my first video of income and expenditure account, that only current year amount to be taken. Okay, so only 5,000 will be recorded. Okay, will not take 2,000. Insurance next, yes, it will come. Then by sundry expenses, it will come, but students, along with sundry expenses, there is an adjustment here. Okay, so you see point number 2, there is an outstanding salary as well as outstanding bill for sundry expenses. So in salary also there is an adjustment, in sundry expenses also there is adjustment. Okay, now last one is by balance straightforward, it will not be recorded. So these are things given in the question. Now let us see the adjustment. Point number 1, subscription outstanding on 31st 12 2011 were 200 and 31st 12 2012 were 300. That means this is the opening subscription outstanding, this is the closing subscription outstanding. Okay, so as I told you earlier in the rule of outstanding, that outstanding in the beginning will be minus and closing will be plus. That means 200 will be added to the subscription and 200 will be deducted from subscription and 300 will be added. You will come to know when you will do the solution. Okay, then point number 2 is outstanding salary for the year ended, means current year outstanding 800, it will be added with salary. Then outstanding bill for sundry expenses were how much? 600. So this also will be added with the sundry expenses. Okay, then donation for building, I told you earlier that donation for building will not come in the solution, but general donation will come, and the amount for general donation is how much? 10,000. So it's a very simple sum. Let us start the solution. Now let us start from the payment side. From payment side, we'll record the entry in the expenditure side. Okay, now see, building will not be recorded, I told you earlier. Now next is what? Match expenses. It will be recorded in your income and expenditure account. Okay, since it is coming from payment side, it will be recorded in the expenditure side. You see, I wrote here 2 match expenses and I wrote the amount 450 as it is given in the question. Here you see 450. Okay, furniture will not be recorded. Now come to salary. Sorry, investment also will not be recorded because it is an asset. Now come to salary. In salary, they have clearly mentioned two different amounts for 2 different years. So you will take the amount of only that year for which you are solving the sum. We are solving the sum for 2012. So we will take the amount of 2012 only. What is the amount mentioned here? 5,000. You see what I did here? 2 salaries, 5,000. Now there was an adjustment. That's why I wrote the amount inside. Okay. Now see the adjustment. The adjustment here is outstanding salary for the year ended 31st 2012 means it is current year 2012 outstanding. Okay, current year's outstanding, so it will be added. You see here, add outstanding 800. So if you add these two, you will get how much? 5800. Clear? Now next one is insurance. Insurance is not having any adjustment, so we'll write the amount directly. You see, insurance amount is given how much here? 350. So I wrote here to insurance 350. Okay, now next one is sundry expenses. So by sundry expense is given here 970, but dear students, there is an adjustment for sundry expense also. They have mentioned here clearly their outstanding bill for sundry expenses. That means outstanding expense is there, so outstanding will be added because it is for the end of the year. As we all know that and outstanding is added. Okay, so that's why what we will do here, take a look what I wrote here. To sundry expenses, I wrote the amount 970 from the question directly. It is given here 970 here, 970, you can see 970, and then we have added the outstanding, add outstanding 600. So if you add these two, you will get 1570. So in that way, expenditure side is over. Okay, I hope you understood that match expenses came directly. Building and furniture investment will not come because they are asset. Salaries came and we took the amount of 2012 because we are solving for 2012. Clear? Insurance came and sundry expenses came. Clear? Now we'll come to the receipt side. Now when you record the receipt side will be recorded in which column? In the income column. Okay, so I will show you one by one. Now see, let us start the income side. That will come from the receipt. So to balance brought forward, it will not be recorded. Now next is to donation for building. Now donation for building will not be recorded. Okay, but if you have an adjustment for that, so you have to be careful in that, because that adjustment might have general donation, and as per the rule, general donation is going to be recorded. You can see here is given here clearly, donation for building includes 10,000 for general donation. That means general donation is how much? 10,000. So only this 10,000 amount will be recorded as a general donation. So that's what I wrote here. You see, by general donation 10,000. Okay, next, life membership fee. To life membership fee. Life membership fee will never find a place in income and expenditure account. Next is to receipt from matches. So it will come directly by receipt from matches, 8,000. I wrote from here. Now subscription. To subscription is given how much? 5,200. But students, there was an adjustment with subscription. You see here, subscription outstanding on 31st/12/2011 were to 200 and 31st/12/2012 were 300. So this belongs to opening outstanding and this belongs to closing outstanding. Okay, so the rule of subscription outstanding or any kind of outstanding is opening outstanding will be subtracted and the closing outstanding will be added. So that's what we have done here. First of all, less outstanding in the beginning 200, this 200. Okay, then add outstanding at the end. By mistake I have given here this mark, don't put any mark here. Okay, it will be just 300, closing outstanding, that is 300 from here, 300. So if you solve this, you will get how much? 5,300. Here I put bracket because it is the less amount, minus amount, so we can put bracket in the minus amount, and this is nothing. Okay, it's a small mistake. So if you solve this, you will get how much? 5,300. Clear? The next is locker rent. It is 400. Yes, it will come directly by locker rent. Clear? Now next is what you have here. You see, interest and investment. Interest and investment is having one small adjustment. I will show you at the last. Then sale of furniture, let us complete this. You see, sale of furniture is given, means you have sold the furniture. Now students, remember that any kind of asset that will not be recorded in your income and expense account, that's for sure. But here we are not recording the full value of the furniture that has been sold. We will just find out whether we have earned a profit or suffered a loss. Only that particular amount will come. Clear? You see, the book value. Book value of the item was how much? 800. That means the cost price of the furniture that you have sold was 800. So the cost price was 800, whereas you have sold this item at the rupees how much? 1000. So if cost price is 800 and if your selling price is 1000, so definitely there is a profit of 200 rupees, isn't it? So that profit will be recorded here as by profit on sale of furniture. Okay, so now you can see I wrote here by profit on sale of furniture and the amount is 200. Okay, and by chance if it was a loss, then it would have been recorded in the expenditure side. Okay, now Next, last entry is entrance fee. Entrance fee is 3000 and there is no adjustment mentioned here. There is no adjustment. Okay, so as a result, we will not do any addition or subtraction. We will write the amount directly by entrance fees 3000. So all the entries over except interest on investment. Now take a look on interest on investment. You see, first of all, you will have to find out what will be the actual interest on investment that you should have received, because you have invested how much here? 16,000. And what is the interest rate you must receive here is 20%. And you see, when you have invested in, it is in 1st April 1/4. So from April till December, it's 9 months. You will have to do a working note and find out 20% interest on 16,000 for 9 months. Okay. Now here you see I did the working here first. First of all, you will do this working. You see, interest on investment. The total investment was 16,000. You can take a look here. Total investment is 16,000, right? It is 16,000 and the rate of interest is 20%. So I wrote here 20 by 100 and the investment was made on 1st April. So from April till December you have to find out the interest. So from April to December it's 9 months. So I wrote here 9 by 12. So by solving this, the total interest and investment that you should have received was 2,400. Understand this point very clearly. You should have received, okay, in your receipt side, to interest and investment should have been 2,400. But how much you have received in real? Actually kitna mila? You see, to interest and investment, what is the amount here? 240. So actually you have received 240, but the amount of investment interest should be 2,400, right? So that means some amount is due. So that is called accrued. You see what I wrote here? By interest and investment, it should be 2,400. But out of 2,400, how much you've received here? 240, right? So from 2,400, subtract the amount that you have received, 240, you will find 2,160. This is the amount which is due to be received. You have not received yet. So it is called as add accrued. It is called accrued, okay? So total of these two should be 2,400. How to find out this? I'll repeat once more. After you get the actual interest, write the interest like this: by interest and investment, and write the amount here 2,400 outside, because in the outer column it will be 2,400. Now you see in the question how much you have received in real. To interest and investment, you have received only 240. You got only 240. So the remaining amount will become your accrued. How to find the remaining amount? From 2,400, subtract the 240 that you have received. You will find out the amount which is due to be received, and that is called as accrued. We are going to add that, okay? So in that way, the solution is over. So don't forget, don't make a mistake in understanding subscription, general donation, okay? Then profit on sale, then interest and investment, and then here sundry expenses and salaries. These were the point where we had an adjustment. So in that way the sum is over. Now we will close the sum and find out whether we have earned a surplus or deficit. So first of all, let me tell you, our income side is more. So what you will do is you will add up the amount of this income side. In total you will get 29,300. Write the same total here, 29,300. Now from 29,300, subtract this 1570, 350, 5800 and 450. So if you subtract this 4 amount, you will get the balance amount as 21130, 21,130. Okay, so that is your answer. Since we got the balance in this side, in debit side, we will write here 2 surplus in bracket excess of income over expenditure. Okay, so in that way the sum is over. I'll show you the full solution. You can take a screenshot of that. First of all, you can take a screenshot of the question. You can take the screenshot of this. Where's the question? And here is the solution. You can take a screenshot of this. Okay. Thank you so much for watching the video.